Hey there, worship community. Welcome to It As Well. This is one of my favorite arrangements of an old hymn, It As Well. And I just think the songwriters, the arrangers, knocked it out of the park. And it's one of those songs when I sing at church because I'm an alto practically. It's hard to get through because it's that truth of though he slay me, yet I will still praise him. And man, I can think of millions of times when God was not slaying me, but I did not have the heart of worship either when he was putting me through it. And so it's such a challenging song. And yet when we're going through a difficult time and our perspective maybe is out of sorts, like to be reminded that, hey, it's okay. It is well that, Lord, I trust you. I know you're faithful and we'll get through this. And regardless of how difficult this is, I know you're trying to grow me. You're trying to develop me, discipline me so I can be sharper and more on fire for you, walk closer with Jesus, all of that. And so it's just one of those hymns. It's just, ugh. And they just killed it. It's so good. Pretty much the whole thing is hush. So we want to sing reverently and really just in unison with the worship leader. And then once we get to the more traditional It As Well moment, it'll slowly grow, and that's where the parts are. Okay, so it's pretty self-explanatory, really easy. All the stuff, support, sing bright, make it big, singing tune, and yeah. So why don't we just get into it? Here it is. It is well. All right, gentlemen, here we are with It As Well. So we sing one part, It As Well, with my soul. Once we get into that, that's where the parts start kicking in. We're going to start on the G, right there, okay? So why don't we get into it? 1, 2. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. So good. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. Again. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. We're building here. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is going to end on a D there. We were going to an my soul. So in the last one, we go down to a my soul when it kind of resolves. Oh. And then that's it. I mean, that's our part. I mean, we sing it basically through once, we repeat it, and then we've got a couple of tags at the end, and the last note changes to a D, and that's it. And if you know the song "It Is Well," if you know the hymn "It Is Well," you'll know this part. You'll get it pretty quick. Just be sure to support it. Sing it better than I just did, and just worship. I can't tell you. There's probably, I don't know how big your church is, people watching online or whatever, but I promise you, there's someone that needs to sing this and to be reminded of the truth, that with God all things are possible. That it is well, everything's going to be okay, and we can trust Him. So yeah, I know that I'm not a pastor, or I am, but I'm not preaching right now. I'm teaching. But even if that's you, just know you'll be fine. God's faithful. He will carry you through, and let it grow you, let it develop you, let it sharpen you, let it make you better, let it draw you closer to the Lord. And I believe our best days are ahead of us. I know it's hard to see sometimes, but He is faithful. So listen to the demo, listen to the master track, watch this video as often as you need to, but remember to worship while you practice.